Impact segment tonight. Back in July 2008, when then Senator Barack Obama was campaigning to be president, he addressed a crowd in Fargo, North Dakota.
The problem is that the way Bush has done it over the last 8 years is to take out a credit card from the Bank of China in the name of our children, driving up our national debt from $5 trillion for the first 42 presidents. Number 43 added $4 trillion by his lonesome, so that we now have over $9 trillion of debt that we are going to have to pay back. $30,000 for every man, woman, and child. That's irresponsible. It's unpatriotic.
Wow. Well, here's President Obama earlier this week being asked about the national debt approaching $17 trillion.
We don't have an immediate crisis in terms of debt. In fact, for the next 10 years, it's going to be in a sustainable place. My goal is not to chase a balanced budget just for the sake of balance.
Joining us now from Lower Manhattan, Dr. Marc Lamont Hill, who teaches at Columbia University. I mean, this is rich. This is really rich. Pardon the pun. So, wait, Hill. I'll give you plenty of time. So then Senator Obama is complaining about Bush adding $4 trillion to the national debt in 8 years. President Obama's been in office 4 years, and he's added $7 trillion, but there's no problem now. And you say?
Obama's debt is way cooler than George Bush's debt.
Cooler.
It's totally.
No, you know, do I have to pay tuition at Columbia to hear you say your debt is cooler?
$1 different from Obama's pocket. No. Here's the truth, Bill. People often, say that, a balanced budget is the goal. If you talk to most economists, they will tell you that unlike a family checkbook, a balanced budget isn't necessarily what we need. Obama's mistake was in July of 2008, he knows that voters think like they're balancing they're balancing the budget like they do a checkbook. So it's easy to get votes.
All right, so you're saying he was being disingenuous, he didn't believe a word of what he was saying.
One of two things. Either he had no idea how the economy worked, or he was doing a cheap political trick that all people do to get votes.
And you're not sure which one it is.
I'm going to err on the side of it was a political strategy because he's a very smart man. I think he knew what he was doing. I think lots of people do it. But at the end of the day, the bigger picture for me is that we're not in a crisis because the budget isn't balanced. And that's what Obama's saying right now. He's absolutely right.
Well, you say he's right, but I say he's wrong. Yeah, I don't think you can. Why? Because you can't run a nation. When President Obama leaves office the way it is going now, and I do believe that the president is sincere when he says it's no problem. It's what he believes, but he's absolutely wrong.
As do most economists.
No. Here's who he's Herbert Hoover. That's who he is. He's Herbert Hoover. He doesn't understand the economy, doesn't understand what's coming. But anyway,
that's not true. Just for the record, that's not factually true.
It's going to be $20 trillion. Sure it is.
No, it's
Herbert Hoover didn't see the Depression coming. He didn't see that his policies were leading up to this Armageddon.
That's a different issue.
And Barack Obama doesn't see it either. He doesn't see it.
That's a red herring, Bill. The point is that
red herring?
Yes, a red herring.
It's not. It's historical fact.
No,
Hoover didn't know what was coming. We all got blasted because he didn't know.
Bill,
and the same thing's likely to happen with Barack Obama.
Bill, I'm not making an argument about Herbert Hoover. The argument here is whether or not a balanced budget is a necessity for a nation state to be economically viable.
It's a matter of a $20 trillion debt by the time the man leaves office.
The question is
crazy.
The question is, what kind of debt is it?
No, it's money. Money is money.
That is not true, Bill. If I bloat the economy as Bush did for war and tax cuts for the rich, and someone else is investing in roads, someone else is investing in education, someone else is investing in technology, that's a different type of project.
It's still an outlay of money that's not going to come back to the Treasury.
But my point is that it will come back if it's an investment. If it's not an investment, it won't. So all debt isn't the same, Bill.
You say that all of these boondoggles, which we've chronicled all this week, all right, just crazy spending, $27 million to Morocco so they can build pottery, is going to come back to us somehow.
No, I didn't say that at all. I don't think I made any claim about Moroccan pottery, although I do like Moroccan pottery.
But I'm telling you that this federal budget is out of control, and so is the spending, and you're defending this.
No. The whole point of this segment was to suggest that Obama was way off base by saying that we don't need need a balanced budget, that a balanced budget isn't the most urgent necessity.
It's not about a balanced budget. It's about a national debt that's going to be $20 trillion when he gets out of office. I'll give you the last word.
The biggest point here is whether or not the economy is growing at a faster rate. And as long as the economy is growing at a faster rate,
but it isn't.
We're actually okay.
It's
Then that's what our point should be. Not to point out these ostensible contradictions between 2009 and 2013. He's a good guy. He's not a socialist. He's investing in the economy.
Okay,
I think we'll
forgot
see some
about the
strength.
socialist.
I was reminding you. I was doing you a favor. I was trying to bring you back on target.
I still don't think he's a socialist.
Thank you.
A lot of the audience disagrees with me. But that, you know, when a socialist is like seizing property, but he may be.
Seizing property, Bill.
It could be. Could be. You don't have any property. I do. I'm worried about it. You have nothing to lose.
What do you think? I'm working at Columbia University for free?
They ought to be paying you more up there in Columbia.
I'll wear one next time. I'll wear my red tie.
All right, Doc.